Hello everyone, welcome back. We are doing an SRT clearing on the fear of Christmas. Yeah, the fear of Christmas, or fears around Christmas as well. So fear of Christmas, fears around Christmas. Some people dread getting together. Some people dread Christmas as well. And I'd like to sort of clear some of that away if we can for you. So obviously make sure you're 100% open to receiving healing, and let's get stuck in. And if you're not of that religion or belief system of Christmas, then it's really, this seasonal time of year. If it's an issue for you, or even your ancestors, if it's an issue for any of your family, it might be just worth doing this clearing in terms of clearing away the shared consciousness of it. So I'm just calling it fear of Christmas, but it's fear of this time of year, this seasonal time of year. So positive is a 0 and negative is 100. So it's obviously a need for this. And it's definitely an incarnational level. So let's just clear that away. Let's get your teams to clear that away, bring it up to 100 positive and down to 0 negative, and all the way up to radiant love new paradigm level of consciousness as an absolute minimum. Yes, so many people dread Christmas for whatever reason. Sometimes it's the financial side. Sometimes it's getting together with the dreadful, not dreadful, but the dreaded family. As Ram Dass said, if you want to see how far you've grown spiritually, go and spend a week with your family. And I don't think I could do that with mine. I'd struggle, I think. Yeah. So it's all the emotions around this seasonal time of year that we call Christmas, if you like. It's kind of lost its meaning for a lot of people, really. It could be very materialistic these days, but some people dread it. Some people dread the company get-togethers, the company dues, the expectations, I think, that are put upon each of us. When you're expected to be somewhere, you're expected to do things, you're expected to buy certain things. It's all the expectations. You're expected to attend places, and it can be a very difficult time. Some people absolutely love it, and good for them. We really want to love every single day, don't we? And live it to its fullest, but it's not for everyone, and it'd be good to clear some of these emotions around it. It's quite a lot clearing as well, I can feel. Right, so where are we going first? Chart 1, spiritual kick. So let's give you all the spiritual kick. So the official definition of spiritual kick is when a soul is not open to having its programs cleared, there is a self-punishment program running, which can be broken by asking for a spiritual kick. It's basically opening the soul so that we can clear the programs away, because it may be that the soul says, I don't want to get rid of this. It serves me to keep this program, or it thinks it serves you, So we're basically saying, open yourself up, we're clearing it, and it's for your highest good. Everything here is for your highest good. And we clear at a DNA level as well. So it's a DNA level on the physical, but also a DNA level at a spiritual level as well. And the other energy bodies, because we're clearing all the energy bodies when we're clearing these, not just one. Okay, so where are we going? Chart 5, straight to chart 5, which is interesting. Let's have a look and see anything on the inside, anything on the outside. Violence is coming up. Anything else on the outside? Appeasement. Cruelty, that's interesting. Anything else? Anxiety. Oh. Escapism, yeah. Anything else? No. So let's just clear all of those negative motivations away at all levels of consciousness in chart 3. Okay, wonderful. There's a lot clearing. 6A, which is master programs and discordant energy. Fear, abandonment, abuse, hate of God, bitterness. Do they all have past life links? They do. Let's just clear all of those away, all those master programs and discordant energy of those away at all levels of consciousness in chart 3, clearing from other lifetimes as well. Clearing across all energy bodies too. Chart 12, which is spirit energy programming. Should have some Christmas music running in the background, shouldn't I? 12 aspects of spirit as genetic coding. So let's clear that away. And that refers to the 12 apostles and what they stand for. These are 12 spiritual faculties that every soul is created with in the beginning. In the Old Testament, they're symbolized by the 12 tribes of Israel, and in the New Testament by the 12 apostles and what they stand for. So much wisdom there. I will read you what it says about that. So the apostles. So Jesus chose 12 special students, which he called apostles. They symbolize 12 spiritual faculties within mankind that need to be fully developed for the full expression of the Christ nature. In the Old Testament, they were symbolized in a very simplistic way by the 12 sons of Jacob, Israel. They indicated the beginning development of the basic spiritual faculties, which are magnified and completed in the 12 apostles. Here are the names of the apostles, their location in the body, and the spiritual faculty they symbolize. The first definition of each disciple is one developed by Charles Fillmore, founder of Unity. The second definition is the one found on chart 8B, which is chart 8B. Doesn't come up in here. I use it in the for personal clearings, and I use it in my prep to work, but chart 8B is other archetypes pre-programmed before creation. You can see I've got writing all over. There's all sorts of writing in this chart. There's quite an involved chart, that one. But Peter, which was always Peter the Rock, wasn't it, is the pineal gland. That's where Peter's located. which is about faith and concern. And the name Simon is changed to Peter, Peter the Rock. The pineal is in charge of the nervous system, of course, and obviously linking with spirit. So chart 12. Let me just go to the next charts and I'll continue with the apostles. Fall of consciousness, chart 16. We have a shift into unreality there, so let's just clear that away, bring it into balance. So number 2, Bartholomew or Nathaniel is the pituitary gland. Imagination, forgiveness. The pituitary is in charge of the endocrine system, and is important to wholeness, balance and vitality. Number 3 is Matthew, the hypothalamus gland, which is about will and sympathy. Matthew was the money changer, yes, the lawyer, and signifies how we are spending our energy or directing the will. Simon, which is the medulla oblongata, which is about zeal and friendliness. He was the zealot who wanted to take us up the sword and drive out the Romans. Number 5 is Philip, which is the larynx, power, wholeness. The name Philip means lover of horses. I didn't know that. Number 6, John, which is about heart, love of life, the affectionate nature. Number 7, James the Older, which is the solar plexus, wisdom, self-esteem. John's twin brother. And they were the sons of Zebedee, but were called the sons of Boanerges, or sons of thunder. Excuse my pronunciation if that's wrong. Number 8, James the Younger, digestive system, order, abundance. He was called James the Younger or Lesser. He was Jesus's younger brother. Andrew, number 9, which is the lumbar sacrum area, which is strength, love of self. Number 10 is Thaddeus, organs of elimination, renunciation, freedom. Number 11, Thomas, feet and legs, understanding, sincerity. And number 12, Judas, organs of procreation, new life, self-forgiveness. Fascinating. So again, these are all in Robert E. Detzler's books, Freedom Path and Soul Recreation. Chart 21, final items, this one universe. Odds and ends. Let's just clear those odds and ends away. And they will literally be odds and ends that are kept on this chart, in connection with this chart. I don't know if it says anything about odds and ends, probably not. Oh, it does. Almost anything can be put on an odds and ends list. Sometimes it is called a checklist. So once you start the list, Spirit will maintain it. It's kind of like a mop-up in a way. Right, anything else for Christmas? No, should we go to mop-up? So let's go and do a mop-up, a sort of mini mop-up for a group clearing, really. Right, okay, is there anything else to clear? I thought there was. Chart 5 again, which is negative motivations, blocks and interference. Let's see what's coming up here. Inside, outside. Self-punishment coming up. Let's clear self-punishment as a negative motivation away across all time, space and dimension. All elevation seeds, roots, branches, everything everywhere across all energy bodies. Right. Anything else? No. So let's see the cash records then. Hi, soul happy, look whole, soul free. Yep. Where are we now? 100 positive, 0 negative. That's better. Oh, that's so much better. That feels so much better. So there you go. I do hope that helps you, and that you can have a good sort of season's greetings and all of that. So allow 3 clear days for that to take effect, for the old neural pathways to fall away. And they are very much like they look like that sort of ish, you know, and it is like putting them away, and sometimes we have to prise the fingers open to, you know, pull the old neural pathways away. But by day 4, normally everything sort of settles. So drink water, you know, blah blah blah, the usual stuff. See you on the next clearing. Lots of love.